a world's fastest episode. This is the Ride Along podcast with a multiple amount of A's. Ladies and gentlemen, I am EJ Watson. Nick Kelly.
Yeah.
What's the deal? On the 6 and 9s is Rafiq's not with us today, but we have somebody filling in, a very special guest from even better, Rafiq with 1A. We got Brett Mercer from the Big Time Garbage Podcast. What's up, B?
What's up? I won't take up too much of your time. Just want to say shout out Ride Along Nation. Good to see you.
Ride Along Nation, our passenger seat drivers. You know what I'm saying? We out here, son. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we got a very special guest.
Slow down a little bit.
I'm speeding through this shit. He's like, we gotta be out in fucking 10 minutes. Am I making you nervous?
A little bit.
My bad, G.
Let's go!
Fine. Okay, damn, nigga. Mike Eshaq. God damn it.
We introduce you. Mike Eshaq, everybody.
Do y'all know who that is? You should. Mike from Detroit.
Yes, sir.
I hate when we say the name before the intro, but we did it. But
that's your YouTube channel, right? Mike from Detroit?
Everything Mike from Detroit.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Then why Mike from Detroit? Like, it ain't other Mikes from Detroit. Like, it's mad Mikes from Detroit, G.
I just did Mike from Detroit because like I would travel a lot, and then a lot of people would put me in their phone as Mike from Detroit. Then I meet people in LA.
For real?
Put Mike from Detroit. Yeah, because like I think like 8 years ago or so, like 10 years ago, Detroit was like in the spotlight. Right?
Really?
Yeah, internationally.
Whose spotlight they was
What,
in?
you talking about Motown? You talking about like
No,
long
like
Yeah, you talking about Smokey Robinson and them.
Detroit was really popular about 10 years ago, man. The whole
For bad
Detroit
reasons.
on the come up, you know, you had Eminem popping off, you had a
relapsing.
There's a lot. There was a lot. Like the world knew Detroit.
We weren't
No matter
afraid.
where you go, no matter where you go, you say you're from Detroit, people know.
Yeah.
Detroit. Oh, Detroit. Oh, Detroit.
They're respected somehow.
And then
Yeah.
I'll be Mike, and then like I'll meet people, and they put me in their phone as Mike from Detroit.
And you was out in
And then I was just like, that just seems like
cool. That's cool.
an easy way to get people to follow me instead of being like Mike Eshaq. My last name is Eshaq. Nobody's spelling that shit.
Eshaq.
You ever done that?
You
You
like
ever-
electronic Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah, like I say, like if Shaquille O'Neal went on the internet.
Yeah.
You know? Or like a poor man's Airbnb.
But you was in LA 10 years ago, right?
Like it's the new cryptocurrency that's
Eshaq,
about to come
yeah,
out, bro.
yeah.
You're investing in Eshaq.
That would actually be a dog ass.
I should probably start a
crypto Eshaq. I'll buy some Eshaqs.
Eshaqs.
But you was in LA when Detroit was popping. That's when you was like, I'm out. Or how long you been out there is what I'm asking.
I mean, I went out there because I ended up getting hired to do a reality show, like to produce reality TV. Because I used to be a filmmaker.
How'd you? Okay, all right. Let's unpack.
Okay,
He doesn't like good films, so talk to me when.
so real fast.
like
I'll
terrible
give
films,
fast forward bullet points. Got out of the Marine Corps about 99, 2000. Started doing theater classes at Henry Ford. Met this guy named Adam Peacock. He said, hey, man, you want to go take Second City classes? Because Second City used to be here in Detroit. None of you don't know. Second City is like a famous improv,
You know.
right? You know, Stephen Colbert, you know, you name it. Like some of the biggest stars have come out of Second City.
Tina Fey and shit.
So I was like, all right, man, let's go do Second City. I didn't even think anything of it. I went there. Next thing you know, man, within like a month and a half, I auditioned for the understudy program, got the understudy program. So then I was just like, well, fuck, why am I going to Henry Ford? You know, why am I going to Henry Ford? This is fucking stupid. So I just like doing improv. Then I did improv. While I was doing improv and learning comedy, I noticed nobody had cameras. So I bought a camera, bought a computer, started being the first guy in the area making sketch videos with a bunch of fucking comedians.
Did you make that one? I looked up Mike from Detroit a while ago, and the one where it's like a play on the Dos Equis commercial.
Yes, I did that one. Yeah.
Well, I don't always pretend not to be Arab.
That one, yeah.
I pretend to be Italian.
Yeah, where no. What he says is like, he's like, I'm not always ashamed to be Arab, but when I am, I'm Italian.
And then the girl,
And then the girls are like, "What? You're not Italian?" And she like leaves. Then the other girl's like, "So your name is not Ronaldo?"
No.
And then on the bottom it says, "Tell the truth responsibly."
Yes, that was the best part of it too.
I have another one with an old Macedonian guy that we did the same shoot.
You look like the guy from the original.
Say yeah, but so we did two that day. We did one with the Arab, and then we did one with my old Macedonian friend who was like 75 at the time. He used to own a bar in Hamtramck.
Yeah.
And all it is just goes, when the doctor asks me, does it hurt here? I say, It hurts everywhere.
Oh my God.
You motherfucker. That's all.
Batch.
Betch. Hey, that shit is wild.
So then I did that, and then I fucking ended up making videos around Detroit. Then I made this web series called The Ed and Mo Show, which is like, it was a fake reality show that followed two losers from Dearborn.
Ed and Mo.
Ed and Mo.
Ed and Mo.
So there was one character was a fat Lebanese guy who's an immigrant who wants to start a business, quits his job at the real good job to start a business, with his white boyfriend who's a Arab.
Oh wait, what the fuck is
Like
that?
a wigger.
That's a wigger. That's a wig.
The Arab version of a wigger.
How are you, dog?
Wait, right. I've seen it.
You gotta watch it, guys. If you guys,
Like a white dude, just
growing
like
up was
it's just
like that.
watch
Nick Kelly with a
serious.
turban, pretty
Ed
much.
and Mo, edandmoshow.com.
doing
edandmoshow.com. It'll take you. Yeah, there's the first episode right
Yeah.
there.
I can't believe I never thought of Weldeans.
So
Wow.
yeah.
I grew up all my next door neighbor was a Jewish kid, and he acted Chaldean. For whatever
Yeah.
that means.
A Weldean. So that was probably a
You got it.
Weldean.
A
yeah.
wild den.
So then I ended up making this
Socks
fucking
and
thing,
sandals
and then
galore.
the bad guy in this is a guy named Tarek Salamasi, who was a boxer on the reality show The Contender. He's from Dearborn, right?
Eshaq film.
And
Eshaq films. I seen that.
and that guy who was on the reality show, he plays the bad guy in this. He loved this show so much that he told the guy who produced Survivor and Contender about me. Then when I visited LA, he connected me with that guy. And when I met that guy over lunch, this is how I ended up working in reality TV. I didn't want to leave LA. I went to LA for 2 weeks. Couldn't find work. I had 2 days to leave. Finally, my friend gets me a meeting with this producer of reality shows. I sit in his fucking office. We were just shooting the shit. All we're doing was talking about pussy. That's it. We were just boys, you know? Then after a half hour, he's like, hey, man, I got to get going. Next time you're in LA, man, let me know, bro. We'll hang out again. He goes to shake my hand. I wouldn't let it go. And I
You
told
just
him,
look him in the
and I told
eyes,
him,
awkward
and I
as
told him-
hell.
and I just told him, give me a job.
Damn.
He was just trying to.
That work.
have your eyes
And he was
looking like-
scared. He was
No.
like,
You
this
See his
nigga
eyes?
Marine. I'm about, you
He
about to
looked
beat
like
the
a
shit.
dog in, like,
Yeah.
an animated
No.
movie. You look so cute.
He started laughing, and he was like, what? And I was like, give me a job, bro. I don't want to go back to Detroit.
The cry.
And then he goes, you know what? You're fucking too qualified to be a production assistant. I'm like, I'll fucking take it. So then he made me be a production assistant for 2 minutes on this one job. And then after I got done, he told me, he goes, when I do my next show, I'm going to think of you for producing episodes. And then like 3 months later, he gave me a call. That's what got me out to LA,
God damn
man.
it, dude. I'm doing that too. I'm gonna
You know?
fake
I'm
cry.
But
too
it all
pussy. I'm
started
too
with
pussy
this
to
thing,
do some
though.
shit like that. You did.
The
You
way you just said that, I don't know if you reenacted it exactly, but like I would have gave you a job if I had a job. To give you.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that elevator pitch shit. That's that shit they tell you in the seminars at the business meeting, like when you like when there's a director or some shit, you gotta look him in his eye and be like, "Hey, give me a job."
Bro,
But
it
that's
wasn't
like-
even
You gotta
like
be like-
that. It
That's
wasn't
like-
even like that. I just didn't want to go back to Detroit.
It was
So, like,
shit.
I
It worked
wasn't
though.
even thinking that.
You worked with Ron White this weekend, but that's like going up. What you're saying, EJ, is like going up to him and be like, "Yo, man, can I do something for you?" Like,
Yeah.
You can't do it all the time.
Like you can't
know
like
what I
walk up to Mark Ridley and be like, "Come on, like come on, I'll
Yeah.
like you know, like you can, but it's like that shit. That
It's
shit
true,
takes
bro.
some balls, bro. Like it's like that shit takes some.
What was that? What was that like, man? You were so I was real excited for you, man. You said you were about to headline Ridley's for your first. Was that your first time ever, like quote unquote, headlining at a club?
No, I've headlined before.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
at Ridley's, it's the first time.
I think the first time at a club was last weekend.
Oh, that's what's up.
At
So pretty recent.
Wiley's at
still.
Dayton.
Mm.
Dayton.
So at least you had that under your belt. But then you kind of got screwed because what happened? Ron White just kind of came to town.
Just drop
Not
it in.
screw it. You still got to work with somebody like Ron White, but
Yeah, it was great though.
But it still was your weekend. I'd be a
Yeah.
little salty.
At-
Like,
I heard somebody
at
say
first-
poor
at-
Mike.
well,
I was
I'd be like, come on, I like after all these years I done put in the D.
Hold on
Yeah.
a second.
But I don't want to speak bad. Okay.
See, I don't look at it like that. I always look at it the positive way.
Okay, for sure.
Now it's like I get to lure in his audience
Mm.
to follow me. I get to make sure that almost every fucking show I'm doing that weekend is a sold out show. I got real good fucking tape.
I feel like we're always trying to bait people into bitching on this
I
podcast.
recorded the fuck out of it with good cameras. I fucking I
Yeah.
made sure that I got good audio. There's a
Hell
lot
yeah.
of positive. I knew I was
lot
gonna
of positive.
sell out of fucking merch,
That
so
is a lot.
I brought more T-shirts. I knew I was gonna fucking sell out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I
it's
know
like-
I'm
so
going
it
to be
all
able to
worked
hang
out.
out with Ron White. I know I'm going to be able to get a picture with Ron White. Now I'm going to be able to say and confirm that I've actually worked with him.
On your bio.
I even got video of
That
me
resume looking
sharing
strong.
the stage with him. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got a
That's what's up, man.
there's a lot of
It's
Sounds like
great.
a lot of positive. So that's a good segue
And then-
because or go ahead.
and then it allowed me to be able to
Yeah.
just only focus on trying to sell out 2 shows.
That would be funny if his ask him.
Yeah, I do want to know it because that's a good because you took a W this weekend, but like, well, I want to hear this L. That
That'd
you
be
took.
funny if it was the same thing.
The
like
same
getting
thing?
bumped by.
He was like, Ron White came on my headliner weekend, bitch ass motherfucker. Because
in a way, it
That'd be
still
hilarious,
is
like,
though.
yeah.
In a way,
that was my
it
L
is.
this week.
Listen, man, I don't know, dude. The way I look at it is 'cause I'm also business minded. So when Mark Ridley called me and told me, "Hey, man, Ron White is doing the casino in Mount Pleasant on Saturday.
You want to drop in?
He's always on his bus, driving across country.
Ron White has a bus.
Yeah, he's on a bus. He's always on a bus.
He's a bus comic. He's that
Yeah.
big,
He's
like
got
a
his own
touring
bus.
bus comic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
He also sells his
That's
own
some
tequila.
Kevin Hart shit.
He could sell out Fox Theater if he wanted to. Bro.
I didn't.
Oh no,
know that.
Ron White's huge, man.
Don't you
I
think
didn't-
so, Brett?
Yeah, no, he's huge from Blue Collar Comedy
Yeah.
Festival. Now he's
Yeah.
white collar.
He closed. Dude.
For real. That's exactly what he is.
dog.
Yeah,
I mean, so
yeah. I'll take
Right
the pound,
along,
too,
baby.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so I got to so to me it was like, yeah, man, it's fucking positive to me the way I looked at it. I mean, that was I was okay with that. And when Mark called up, I was like, yo, I get it, man. That's fucking business.
That's cool that he
you
called.
know,
Yeah.
he was closed for how long? You know what I'm
While
saying?
ago.
He needs the money,
I don't think he does.
you know? For sure he does, bro.
He got a bus. He good.
Bro, you don't understand. I
I
talked
feel like
to
the
him.
waitresses need the money. I feel like Mark Ridley's good. He's been in Florida for.
Oh, you said really needs the money.
I don't know.
Really
Listen,
good.
Mr.
Rent
Ridley.
in Royal Oak is not cheap.
Yeah, man.
You don't think he paid off that bill?
That is a warehouse looking like. That's a lot of square footage.
I spoke with
in the
Mark,
middle
man.
of-
He was stressed out.
For real, because being closed that long, he probably ate it.
Do you know how hard it is, bro? Yeah, man, it's got to be fucking stressful. It's stressful
to
as
own a
fuck.
comedy club.
Even when I talked to him, I was
During
like,
the
"Hey, man, you
pandemic.
lost weight." He's like, "I'm stressing."
He's like, shit,
Going
I've
straight
been
to
eating
fuck.
grilled
FaceTiming?
cheese sandwiches.
Huh?
yeah. Like, we broke out here, son.
You know, but I mean, like, I'm pretty sure he was like, stumbling to try to find loans and all kinds of grants to try to like, that's fucking stress, man.
There was a Ridley's benefit. I don't know if you heard about it. or
We
not.
both did that.
Yeah.
Nick and I.
It was somebody set up a Ridley's benefit at AMC Theater in fucking Sterling Heights or
Sterling.
whatever.
But fuck Sterling Heights.
Fuck Sterling
That
Heights.
shit like 20 minutes away. You had that shit.
And there's
you had that
fucking
shit in Alabama
I know,
somewhere,
yeah.
bro. Like, this shit, like,
We had to go to
everything.
Egypt. Fucking Egypt.
that shit right off
Why is it
75.
always butt fuck Egypt?
And it was supposed to be butt fucked Egypt. He's
It's
like,
got a
"Man,
ring
we had
to
to
it."
butt fuck Egypt.
yeah, I would have got the flight.
Yo, dumbass.
But
nah,
I mean,
go ahead.
I donated $10 to it, man. We were all the comics
'cause
that
we
were supposed
had
to be
to.
on it, and I remember I was outside smoking when you showed up, and it was freezing cold. I'm out there. I'm like, I feel bad. I only donate $10, and you're like, that's exactly what I donated to.
You won't believe how I got on Ridley's. Is this on? Yeah.
Absolutely,
All right.
sir.
Yeah, go, let's hear how you got
Tell
on
all
Ridley's.
the stories.
From doing McCurdy's in Sarasota, Florida. The guy who owns McCurdy's, Les McCurdy, is fucking like best friends with Mark Ridley.
Damn.
And I was doing the World Series of Comedy, and I was just competing down there. And as soon as I got out with my set,
What country were you
Les
representing?
McCurdy came up to me and was like, he was like, yeah, right. World Series. Same thing with baseball, bitch. Right? Same thing with basketball. World
right.
champions.
Yeah.
Who the fuck you play, bitch?
Right.
Ignorant.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you play in the NBA, but like when the Olympics come around, you
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, no, I'm playing for Yemen, bro.
I was I was representing Yemen, Providence, Hamtramck. So
That's my favorite city in
Yo.
Yemen, by the way.
it is. They got good food in that part of Yemen.
Good panchkis or
Yeah,
whatever.
they even got good infrastructure. They got
Shout out
good
Yemen
water.
Cafe, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Delicious.
Some hot Bangladeshi bitches.
They got an independent comedy club there and shit.
Yeah,
That-
I heard it's like really independent.
That's why all the
like the one guy.
Yeah. That's why they call it that. They're very literal in that country.
He's telling jokes in a warehouse.
That's why all the Wemini migrate there.
Wemini? The Wemini? Did he say
It's a
Wemini?
callback.
Is that what you
that's
call
the black-
women?
yeah,
Women
that-
Yemenis.
Oh, I thought those were the Wigger
You
Yemenis.
fucking
Oh.
These
Yeah, the white boys who want to be Yemenis? Weminis.
there you
These
go,
bitch women.
You bitch, Wemini bitch. You are a bitch. I hate everything about you and your vagina.
Women.
Shout out to the Womenies and the Chaldeans. It's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, Sarasota, man. Then like McCurdy's came off the stage and he was like with his thick ass accent. He's like, "Hi man, you from Detroit?" And I was like, "Yeah." "You ever done Mark Ridley's?" And I was like, "Nah, man. I'm trying to get on his radar." He's like, "Me and Mark are good friends, man." He comes because he lives down there half the year. He goes, "I'm gonna put
But
a
he's
good word in for
struggling
you."
with money.
And it was if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have got that feature spot
Fucking
at Mark Ridley's. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
yeah.
You know what's crazier? I still can't get any work at his club.
damn.
He
Really?
got me
He's like,
in the
I-
Mark Ridley's.
Mark's like, I'll have him on my show, but not on.
He's like, I'll get you on anywhere else, but not at this mic ever again.
I think his booker doesn't like me, is what it is.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that looks like a good club too.
It is a good club. Well, if you think about it, look,
McCurdy's.
he even told me that
Two friends that.
he told me they both share business ideas. So when he told me that, and I looked at his club, I'm like, it reminds
What's
me
their
of fucking Mark
business
Ridley's.
idea? Naming their club after themselves.
Yeah, that's
Looks
basically
like a
it.
Laugh Factory kind of.
And there's that-
EJ, if you
there's a real
started a
big,
club,
weird
would you
chair.
call it EJ's Comedy Club?
Nah, I call it
Better laugh.
Scoop Watson's.
Scoop Watson.
Scoop Watson's with two A's.
That's annoying too. Nobody
Scoop
wants to say I got
Watson?
a Scoop
Scoops.
Watson.
Scoops
Bro,
Comedy Club.
No, man.
No?
You
What's
better
wrong with
have
Scoops?
ice cream. You better have ice cream if you're gonna call it shit
okay.
Scoops Watsons.
Mark Ridley should just be called the Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
The Castle Comedy
Apple.
Club.
Like,
Actually,
it
I
just
kind of like
looks-
Mark
it would look-
Ridley's.
yeah. Oh,
If this
kiss-
is called
kiss
the
ass,
Castle
bro.
Comedy
he's not
Club-
listening.
I would call mine Mike Eshaq's Laugh Shack.
Mike. Yeah,
With a
see?
Q on Shaq.
Fuck no, you
Okay,
idiot.
okay.
Yeah,
I just wanted
now,
to know.
Fucking
Because now
moron.
Shaq gonna come through like a general commercial, and he gonna be like, "I laugh at Mikey Shaq's comedy club. That's his name, Shaq. Because he's Eshaq and I'm Shaq.
like
too."
laughing?
I like laughing.
He's a miniature Shaq.
We ain't hear that L, bro. What was the L? Don't be one of them niggas like, oh, I don't take L's. I look at it at the pot. No, what's an L?
You want to know a real
I
L?
want to know a
bro?
real L, G.
The L that I have, the biggest L I've taken, man, bro.
Biggest or recent? It don't matter.
No, man. I don't know any recent ones, not compared to anything this one is, bro.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Let's hear
This one hurts. This is doing stand up.
it. Ooh.
This one hurts, bro.
Mm.
But I was lucky because later that night I was able to redeem myself. But
That's the W.
I was doing the Cleveland Improv. First time doing the Cleveland
Shout out to
Improv.
Cleveland Improv.
Got really lucky to, get in there, and I wanted to make a good impression, so I showed up with Arabic sweets, right? Yeah, I like to do that too. Like if I'm here and I got to travel to another state, I'll bring sweets. Or like last time I had to do a show with a friend of mine I haven't seen in a while, who was a New York comic. We were doing a show in Akron, Ohio. I brought like Arabic food from my favorite Arabic spot. You know what I'm saying? So that we could like eat before we did our show. So I did that. Brought some really nice sweets and said hi to everybody. Made a fucking good impression. Blah blah blah. Bruh. That first fucking show,
Ate it.
bruh,
Ate a dick.
bruh,
What was the crowd?
all black people.
Oh, I feel like
I
you
was-
do really well in front of the Negroes.
I was opening up for Damon Williams. So Damon Williams, man, he's popular, man. He brings a crowd, and he's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious, right?
That's the worst Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get up there, and I forgot. EJ, what's the first thing you have to do within the first minute at an all black room?
In an all
We
black
eating pussy tonight.
eating pussy. In an all black room. Okay.
That would have worked. You know what I mean?
I'm
For
not
real, answer this question.
I'm not okay. I'm gonna answer this question the best I can because I'm not really that well versed in the black rooms. But I'm gonna say I feel like you gotta address the room. No,
Don't be jokey. Don't be. Yeah, that would be my.
You got to open up with a closer.
Whoa.
oh,
you have to open up with something that knocks them off their asses.
Yeah, that's true. You got to get
off
them immediately.
the
You got to get
jump.
them niggas immediately.
Because I ended up after this bomb talking to other black comics to try to get in their head.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what do I got to do in these rooms? And I think the best person that broke it down was BT, who's another.
I don't know what the
He's
fuck
a
that is.
he's
Black
a comic. His name is BT.
tie.
Yeah, yeah, black tie.
Black
He's
tie.
half black, half
Yeah.
tie. BT's a funny dude, man. He was also a real nice comic to open up for. But then I asked him. He said it the best. He was like, "Mike, you got to understand, black audiences when they go out to a comedy show, this is an important night for them."
Facts.
He goes, "Black people don't spend money willy nilly. They work hard for that fucking money. Not only that, they got dressed up really nice to go out.
Yeah, going to comedy shows is a big deal.
They're going out, period.
Yeah.
He means going out, period. You know, we're going to eat some good food tonight, right? He goes, my woman spent 5 hours getting her hair done, right? I mean,
Right.
there's a lot of effort that, you know, black people don't look at it like people who have, you know, white people who just have money, or like they might spend money in a way where it's like, okay, so what? Today sucked. No, they don't do that, right? So
It's always somebody's birthday.
it's always somebody, some
birthday,
kind
Always
of
some
occasion.
balloon.
Go to, I don't know how long you in town, but go to Boogie Broom tomorrow, Tuesday night, bro.
You're
Somebody,
right.
somebody's
that
birthday.
room.
Yeah,
Especially,
every time Boogie got a show is somebody's
I think
birthday.
it's fake. I think it's fake. It's a
at this point,
conspiracy.
I'm like every
Fake
Tuesday.
birthdays?
It's a conspiracy.
I'm like,
bro.
bitch, it was your birthday last week.
Yeah.
You were the same bitch.
They just hire people from the talent shop. They're just actors.
You just
it's the
shaved
same
your mustache
actors.
this week.
Right.
They just in there having a birthday because the owner's trying to sell birthday
I'm
catering
like,
and shit.
yeah. I'm like, them balloons look deflated, bitch. And I was like, you using balloons last week.
Yeah,
So I was
that was
like,
it. Yeah.
that deflated ass balloon.
Like,
that
yeah,
the
like,
same
like the
balloon?
string is half hanging
Yeah,
down.
exactly. Son. That shit
Like
don't
the
even
helium's
float.
losing. It's
Yeah.
like
I'm gonna start keeping track of their birthdays.
You're right. Dude,
I'm gonna take a picture of the
biometric scanner.
like, they gonna be like,
It's
who
for COVID.
birthday
It's for
is it in
COVID.
here? They be like,
I want to see if you got COVID.
But you were here yesterday.
You were here last year. Stupid bastard.
I know what you're doing.
Uh,
What the fuck were we just talking about? Oh, okay. Anyway,
yeah.
so you got to come correct with black audiences.
Black audiences.
Right, so I didn't think that. I forgot. It's been so long since I did a black, and I was so like confident. I was gonna fucking kill it, bro.
Ate a dick, huh?
Bro,
How bad was the dick eating? Was it like
ate a dick so hard I was
they got
nothing
quiet.
but sweat. That's the first time I ever noticed the fucking bomb sweats, bro. Where it's really fucking
did
bad.
you end early?
Not-
fever dream.
No, even
Eating a
worse.
dick, Brett
even
Murphy.
worse. I blew the light by 12 minutes.
How you blow the light while you bombing?
Bro,
12 minutes short.
bro.
I'd have been, I'd
Bro,
have been 12 minutes short.
because I was traumatized. I had tunnel vision.
You a confident motherfucker.
I was
dog.
not confident, dude. I was just like chasing a laugh. One fucking laugh.
Yeah.
Not a
only-
single
You're like, I've
joke
done
word.
this
And
before.
then I made a bigger mistake.
What's that?
Never, ever, ever do a joke in front of black people where the joke is maybe you might have sucked a dick. Don't do that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't do that.
Black people ain't got around
They
the
ain't- no.
homosexual shit.
To me,
yet.
I'm always blown away. How is it that black people are liberal? They are way anti-gay, bro.
They are conservative when it comes to
When
gay
it comes
shit.
to gay
When it come
people,
to gay
bro.
shit,
And
it
as soon
is
as you
cons-
do that, they turn on you. Even the gay black people in the audience, they turn on
Son,
you.
I used to do a
because
joke-
they have to turn on you because they want no one anybody to know that they're fucking gay.
Facts. They think if they laugh at the joke, they gay.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Son, I used to do that joke about like when my legs ain't work and Emily stuck a finger in my ass. Son, big bomb. They don't fucking fuck with that
And-
shit, dog.
They'll fuck with it if you're a white dude.
Yeah.
But if you are any kind of similarity to what they think that they are,
Mercer over there taking no.
there's no way. They ain't fucking playing that game.
Brett's
So then
like,
not
all
only-
my
not only-
fucked in the ass jokes never worked.
Not only did I make it to the very end without one fucking laugh and I blew the light, I thought my saving grace was to do that joke.
Yeah. Oh god.
And then, in the part of the joke, it's a funny joke because it's a lot of it's performative. I basically are playing nervous on stage, right? All of that stuff. That's what makes it funny. Is like seeing a guy like me tell this story, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another part of the joke where I go, I'm not even gay, but I want to do a good job, right? Like that's the right. But when as soon as I said, I'm not even gay, some guy in the back was like, nigga, you gay. And the whole place, the wait staff, the bartender,
Damn it! How do you finish that punch? How do you hit that fucking
when you bomb it so
punchline?
hard that the fucking heckler fucking just killed off one line?
bro.
So the other
Heckler
night
just
when I saw
destroyed
you
your ass.
two,
Bro.
Heckler destroys comedian.
I
The opposite.
walked into a mic in Wyandotte at Grizzlies, and I saw EJ. You were getting off stage, right? And I could tell something just went down. I could tell.
I was snapping.
You know what I'm talking about?
Night. I was snapping.
And I knew something weird
Yeah.
happened in the audience or something went down. Then Mike, you go up next and you call EJ up and you're like, EJ, stand back to back because you're the only way I feel.
Oh, yeah,
comfortable."
yeah.
That
'Cause
shit
that
was
white dude said
hilarious,
the N-word.
and I still didn't know what was going on. I was
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck?"
I
race-
said that to you when I first walked in. I was like, "Hey, bro, we just put our backs." To
Oh,
each
you
other.
said that before you
Before I
saw
went
that?
out.
Before
That's
either
funny
one of
as
us,
shit.
That was a
before-
joke I made when I
literally,
saw him.
Before
Fair.
either one of
That
us
makes
had
it
went
even
up.
better.
Before we went up, before we even
Yeah.
noticed the racist guy, me and him both walked in there, and we both looked at each other like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck are we doing here, bro?"
We saw the
Yeah.
Harleys parked outside. We seen him.
And then you notice what I do? I glued
Motherfuckers
myself
missing
to you.
teeth.
I glued myself to you. I'm like, "Bro, stay
Yeah.
with me, man."
No, that was hilarious when you went up there. But
That's
what I
why
was
I
gonna
said at the
bring
end-
up is
oh,
that
go ahead.
after I found out later, we talked afterwards that you fucking smashed because you made the joke. I like tricking white people into saying the N word, and this white dude was
Said
like,
the N-word.
"Yeah,"
Yeah.
and he just said it. And I went up later. You were long gone and all that, and I was still like in the mood from like you guys telling me that of like confrontational mood. And I got up there, and I was in the bathroom earlier, and I heard this guy while I was shitting say, "I'm not dealing with this comedy shit, man. I don't
Really?
I'm not dealing with this comedy." And I just remembered, and I saw his shoes.
Wait,
and I went up there later, and I was.
What did he say? He
and
said what?
When my jokes weren't, he said, "I don't like this comedy show," basically. And I
The
went
racist
up,
guy.
No, just a different guy completely. And I went up there later, and I wasn't doing that well, and I just happened to see his shoes sitting there at the bar, not paying attention, looking the other way, and I started fucking with him, and I was overly aggressive.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I was like,
Did it work?
like no, it worked for a little bit, but like he handled it just like I would have handled it if I was at a comedy show and somebody was trying to fuck with me. He was just like,
keep your talking on the microphone.
"Thank you, sir." Whose podcast is this?
I'm the one with the headphones here, bro. I hear you doing this fucking shit. And your fucking voice
You
is
can-
fucking disappearing.
Nick sat in the middle today too. He's like, oh, he feel a little something. He's like,
But
shit,
I don't know. I just thought it was hilarious how you hyped me up by being in a
Yeah, you crushed, bro.
conference.
that was a
Yeah,
good
what
set.
happened? I
had a
didn't.
good
What
ass set.
what went down? Can you?
That
can you
pissed
tell
me
that
the
story real
fuck
quick?
off too,
I had a
man.
good because Eshaq had to. Yeah, I had a good ass set. So I mean, pretty much I've been working out a new joke about how I like to trick white people and saying the N word. And
That's
the-
not a new joke. That's been your motto.
This
for-
is a
years.
thing I've done for a while,
Okay,
but this
a
is
new joke.
but I made it into a bit.
You know
just
what?
recently.
I've never heard you say it on stage. You're right. You're
For
right.
sure. I did this joke. I was like, I like to trick like my girl into saying the N word, blah blah blah. And then dude was like, "What's up, nigga?" An old white guy missing teeth,
Scrawny.
Old white guy, but dressed like a meth wigger.
Yeah.
You know.
He was a white supremacist in his
Scrawny,
in
like-
his prison years. You know what I'm saying? But it was
Yeah,
for
yeah.
protection. He not actually
He
a
looked
white
like one of
supremacist.
the.
Yeah.
He looked like one of the background actors from American History X.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
It's
that.
like they cast you for that.
Yep.
They drew a couple of little tats above your
Yep,
eyebrow.
that's it.
And they fucking.
And that was it.
I keep spitting, my bad.
And that was it.
But like, yeah, so
They won an Emmy for makeup.
fact. and then and then I just pretty much addressed that the whole time.
No,
Like,
wait. How did it
that was my
go down?
whole
How did it
set.
go? You said
I say I like to trick people into saying the N word,
And
and
he
literally.
said,
And then
What
before he
up,
can even
Verb-
get to his
I
punchline,
didn't-
he was like, "What's up, N-word?" And he said
Yeah,
it.
he said, "What's up, nigga?" And I was just like, you know what? I can't even do shit about this because
how'd you get him though? Do you remember?
I don't.
You don't want to recreate it. It's all right.
It's not gonna be.
You know
funny
what's
if I
funny?
do
I
it
saw
again.
him outside later, like talking to somebody else.
It
and
made me mad.
I gotta be
couldn't
honest.
I couldn't even do my set.
I know it
man.
made
was just like,
I wasn't there for when that happened. But
I was like, if
saw
you
him-
hate me, I was like, you really gonna hate Eshaq because he's Middle Eastern. So it's like, if you don't like black people, you really gonna hate this next motherfucker. Like, you know?
So I don't know if he I don't know if he hated you completely.
He
here's the
didn't hate
thing.
me.
No, he didn't hate.
I
me.
first
No,
of
no,
all,
no,
I
no, he
respect
And I ain't even
the
hating
guy
him.
sitting there for 5 comics afterwards,
I keep
taking the ribbing
Taking,
of all these
yeah.
people who are bombing and just like, hey, oh yeah, what about the racist guy?
Yeah.
And he just sat there. And but when I walked into the place, I saw him outside saying, like he was like, yeah, he said he likes having white people say the N-word, and I just said, and I said it, and I was like, he just seemed like a innocent looking guy or whatever.
I look
But-
like the black dude that'll let white motherfuckers
I
say
like
the
to think he
N-word.
went. Yeah.
What do you think of this though, EJ? Like
What's
in
up?
terms of the my friend Lulu, who's a comedian in LA. She was like
Shout out to Lulu.
she had a podcast. She has a podcast called Ball Gag, but
out
like
Ball
it's just
Gag.
her talking. But she like broke down how, because she's like into psychology, but she was talking about how she got invited to do a show in San Diego by Pink Fox, who is this a black trans comic. She's my girl. I love her to death. We're like, tight. And Lulu was like, really, wow, this is so cool that she got asked to do the show. And she noticed that everyone on the lineup mostly were black, right? And she said, as a white girl, on her podcast, she goes, as a white girl hanging out backstage with all these black people that she loves and looks up to, she couldn't help but want to say the N-word.
Oh yeah,
And here's the thing.
I feel that.
But what she said was, and she broke it down on a psychological level. There's Pink Fox right there. On a psychological level,
Pink Fox.
she broke it down in a way that was, there's a term, something congruence and non-congruence in terms of like adopting language. So, for example, sometimes people want to adopt language because they want to be you.
Oh,
Cultural
facts.
appropriation.
As
no.
opposed to they want to adopt the language to use it against you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no,
So this guy here, do you think he was wanting to use it
Yeah,
against you?
and I don't think he's
Mercer.
using it against me.
Mercer,
So
what is it?
Is it code switching?
No.
I think
It's
what is
similar,
is it like?
yeah.
Is it like this? Is it like
Something
when
congruent.
you ever been, like-
man? She said it on her podcast.
It's
I could
admiration.
text-
It's,
You ever
it's-
been-
Let me text her.
son? Have you ever been in like New York or down south or something? And you around a bunch of people that talk with an accent, and you found yourself talking with one a little bit.
Yeah.
it's kind of the same.
Or
shit.
you start
Pandering.
doing, or you, or you start adopting their cadence.
yeah,
Right?
uh-huh,
You start
yeah.
adopting their cadence, or
I
kind of like
listen to Method Man enough. I'm like, yo, right along podcast.
Yeah, that's facts. Facts.
Right along.
No, but no, I do that like cause my mama's side of the family from the south. So like when I even play football, there's a bunch of Florida niggas on my team, and they like, yeah, shout it, we you just find
Yeah.
yourself be like, yeah, shout it, I was in Chicago, I was in Detroit, you know,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, oh, why am I talking like this?
Got you good that time, shouting.
Yeah, and then so I think white people do
Yeah.
that too. They be like, yeah, niggas
First of
was
all,
tripping last
let's
night,
be
you know what I'm
honest.
saying?
It just sounds cooler.
It rhymes with
It
a lot
sounds
of
cooler.
words. Yo,
You trying to fuck
They pick it-
instead of are you trying to
trying-
fuck?
you trying to fuck, nigga?
You know,
You
what
know,
I mean?
Nick sounds like saying the N word.
What do you
want
want? This is what it is, dude. This is what it is. White people are too specific. We're too
does that mean?
specific with our slang. That's why the white slang doesn't catch on the way the black slang does.
Don't make
I'm
no
serious.
sense.
Yes, it does.
No, it
Listen,
don't.
kicks, calling shoes kicks,
I
like-
got on some kicks.
or just biscuits.
Biscuits.
Kicks make sense, right? Because it's like I kick with my foot, right? And I wear
Right.
shoes with my foot, right?
Nick doing a bit right now.
Not really. What are you texting, bro?
He
I'm
trying to
asking
find
her.
out.
Okay.
Should I-
But kicks make sense. But like biscuits, could you imagine if white people came up with the term biscuits for your shoes?
white people came up with douchebag.
Yeah.
But that's
a
a
good
physical
slang
thing.
word.
Maybe
That's
we
a
should
real
be happy
thing.
about that, bro. Yay, white people for that shit. Man.
That's
Yeah.
a real thing, though.
That's a slang white people came up with. But no, I see
But like,
what you're
but like
saying.
biscuits makes no sense.
biscuits.
But like
and I
it's
called your shoes biscuits.
it's like calling your wheels buckets. It doesn't like it's more about the feeling of like it makes sense somehow intuitively, but it doesn't make sense like, or if you say I don't fuck with that, you know what I mean? That's just definitely not something that came from white people.
So why when white people say that people get mad? Like people be like,
Because it's
well,
cringy
it's
sometimes.
it's
They get mad. They get mad about what? They get mad about what?
It's
Get
like
mad-
G-Eazy or fucking Machine Gun Kelly. Be
I
like,
get-
I
I
don't
get
fuck
a-
with that.
I get
And the motherfuckers
cringed
be like,
as
this
fuck when
motherfucker's
somebody
corny.
talks
Wait,
like that.
I trailed off because I was like the text. Like,
So listen, so like
Whites-
Nick is talking about like he like white people like pretty much using slang, right?
Yeah,
and then there's white people who can say the slang as if it is, if they were on the phone, it would sound like a black dude was saying it. But once you find out it's a white dude, it's like, this dude corny as hell. Like, why is that?
What I'm saying more so than that is like.
so you're like why is it that you think it's corny if you see a white guy who talks like with a black cadence?
Yeah. Like people think Paul Wall corny or like fucking G-Eazy.
Or if you just go to Warren.
Or if you go to Warren, yeah,
Just
right.
go to
Go
Warren.
down river.
Shout out
you
Warren,
know?
Michigan.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
Warren down river.
I'm
motherfucker.
saying
Downriver,
I'm
there you
saying
go.
the
Oh,
origin
downriver for
of,
real,
the,
bro.
of, the, of the slang. The origin of the slang is typically it comes from black culture, and the reason that black culture has better slang or more popular slang that everybody wants to appropriate is because
Everything they do is cool.
it's less specific.
I appreciate all this.
It's
love
less
you giving
specific.
me.
I'm not
What do
trying
you
to give you-
mean? What do you
I'm-
mean it's less specific?
It's less specific. It's less like here. It's like saying when you're having sex, like, give me that pussy instead of giving me this pussy. Like
linguistic accommodation or
Linguistic
divergence. The other one's divergence. Linguistic accommodation
that sounds
is
like
the
another way
process
of
by
saying
which
it.
Linguistics
participants in a conversation adjust their accent, diction, or other aspects of language according to the speech style of the other participant, also called linguistic accommodation, speech accommodation, and communication accommodation. Now, do
lot of
divergence.
accommodation.
Divergence in linguistics
That's why we can't go
refers
live.
to one of the 5 principles of which grammaticalization can be detected while it's taking place. The other 4 are layering. I don't know
what the fuck
that
this
doesn't-
is.
That word was in
Nick,
that
you gonna be the
word.
first
Go,
person.
go. Hey, click that one that
What?
says, "What is language divergence?"
You gonna get me canceled for not canceling
Breakup of
you for
language
saying
into
that word.
dialects and then new languages from lack of interaction among speakers. Language convergence, when people with different languages have consistent interaction and their languages blend into one.
I don't know what the fuck this is. So
One of them is accommodation, meaning that like you said, you would adopt the other person's way of speaking
Yeah.
because you want them to like you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Or
Okay.
you
I've
want
done that before.
you like them and you kind of want to be like them. You know.
That's why
What's
Nick
the
keeps
other
saying
one?
the N word.
I think she said divergence, and we kind of looked up that. Hey, how about what's an example of language divergence? No, below that. No, up right there.
We learning.
What's up? What's up? I
we
bet you
learning grammar.
white people didn't come up with what's
This
up.
is not the definition
so?
I'm looking for.
You don't think
Because it
white
doesn't
dude-
make sense.
Hey,
What do you mean,
Brett,
what's up?
Look up who came up with.
I bet
what's
you
up,
white
if
people
that
didn't
even-
come
if-
up
if
with
that is
what's
even-
good. Definitely not what's
They
good.
didn't come up with what's up.
You see what I'm saying?
Now who came up with linguistic determinism, nigga?
Who came up with quote what's up?
What's up?
Who came up with what race came up with?
Who started the phrase "What's
What's
up"
Oh,
up?
that's that what's up. That's that Bud Light shit.
by the cartoon character Bugs Bunny?
Bugs Bunny.
Really?
That's true. What's up,
What
Doc?
the fuck?
That's right. That's right. He said, "What's up,
sense.
Doc?" Remember
Bugs
that?
is pretty
Yeah.
black.
What's
though.
up, Doc?
What Bugs Bunny is white as fuck. That is a white man. They used to make Daffy Duck the
Nah.
black dude. That's why he always was getting
His
finessed
beak,
in
he's
every-
getting his beak fucking blown
Yeah,
off every
right.
time.
He used to get finessed every show.
Remember, every episode his beak would get blown off.
right.
Or turn the other way.
Yeah, or turn the other way.
Right.
Like
Rabbit
talking to
season,
the
duck
back.
season, duck season, rabbit season. Bow.
Yeah.
Got his ass.
Bugs Bunny was a trickster ass dude. He was an imperialist.
He was.
He definitely.
was ripping
You know
off.
what else that Bugs Bunny and that whole cartoon universe came up with? You know the term Nimrod,
Really?
meaning a dumb
Nimrod.
person. Its original name or the original definition is hunter, but they called Porky Pig or Elmer Fudd
yeah.
a Nimrod.
Yeah.
So everyone just thought it meant a dumb person. Or
Oh, no
That's
shit.
wild.
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
Elmer Fudd was
Nimrod
a
means
white
hunter?
bald dude. I feel like Bugs Bunny. was
Nimrod,
a
a
black-
skillful hunter.
Yeah.
Or an inept person, informal North
Elmer
American.
Fudd was a Trump supporter.
It says informal. So literary,
Originating from-
literally, it is a hunter, but
All right.
slang, it's stupid person.
All right, speaking of Hunter, because I know you got a dip, so and I really want to
Bro, keep him here forever. Let him miss all his plans.
Oh,
bro.
and speaking-
are you having fun?
I'm having a great time. I wish
Thank you.
I wish we'd started earlier. The real quick, the bomb thing. Okay, got off stage, and I made myself sit in the room and watch Damon Williams spend
destroy
half hour of his 1 hour set tearing me apart. Bro.
Damn. That's a L.
Tearing me,
And I respect you
and
bringing it back
making
up.
the
too.
room shake, bro.
Damn.
But here's the thing.
Were you in the bathroom?
He had to do that. That's comedy.
That's a good
You gotta
comedy, yeah.
acknowledge what happened, bro, and capitalize on that shit.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though.
Shout out to you staying and eating that shit.
You got anything that stuck with you that he said?
I did that on purpose because it made me fucking mad. I wanted to be
yeah.
mad. And then I went in the green room, bro, restructured my set list,
Yeah.
opened up with one of my fucking closers,
Yeah.
came up with a new bit in the green room that now I travel with.
Hell yeah.
It's a bit that I can plug and play any city that I'm at. They typically have a shithole, and I plug and play that, and it just works everywhere.
A humbling
what's up.
experience can definitely make you write a good
that's
bit.
You know what I'm saying? In the green room
true.
before going up. And then,
'Cause you get to think about everything you should have said.
bro,
you know?
and I'm so lucky that night I had a second show.
That's cool.
I literally,
up,
I meditated in the room, bro. Meditated. I closed my eyes.
in the green room?
In the green room before Damon showed up. Just meditated, fucking did the whole fucking breathing, clearing my fucking mind. Went out there, crushed,
Yeah.
bro.
So,
That's great.
I came out, I opened up with that fucking closer, murdered. Did the local joke that I wrote in the green room, murdered. And then I fucking had them the whole fucking time.
now is he from there, or is
And
he
then when
just
I got
traveling?
off stage, the best thing is Damon hugged me. He was like so happy.
That's cool.
That's what's up.
He was so happy. And then in the green room, he told me, he goes, man, he goes, that was fucking great. He goes, because I'm not going to lie to you. Part of me was like, this is going to be a long ass weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Like, I gotta go do this shit again.
him tearing me apart on stage, though, bro.
Did he say anything that you remember that stuck with you?
All kinds of shit, not really.
Is it?
I just sat there just watching him tear me apart. One thing that I learned is how he spent a lot of it about me sucking dick.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He had to.
On
He knows his
stage or, like,
audience.
like
Even
gay?
though he's probably doesn't care about being homophobic, he knows who he's dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had to capitalize on that. He spent 15 minutes on that. I sat there in the back, bro. One of the guys, one of the audience members leaned in. He was like, "You all right, though?"
That's
That was the worst. That's when I went in the green room. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking out
That's
of
like
here.
when somebody gets up after you and says, "Hey, folks, it's not easy."
Yeah.
Or something like that.
right.
Woo!
Or a dude hit me with hey, you was funny to me.
Yeah, that's another one.
Motherfucker hit me with that.
You
I
want to
was
be in the back
fuck
room like,
you.
"Fuck you."
You was funny to me.
You was funny to me. I was like, all right, bitch, fuck you,
Fuck
dog. That
you,
shit don't make
man.
me feel better.
No, it doesn't.
Right.
I've got hit with that a couple of times. I'm like, God damn, that's when you know you bombed.
I was
man.
like, I was funny to one person.
Yeah.
Thank you.
or so they come there, or they'll come up to you and they'll be like, I don't know what the other people were thinking.
Yeah, right.
Man, get the
right.
fuck out of here.
They
What
just
the fuck
don't
you talking
understand you,
about?
bro.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, dog. Fuck you. This is not help.
Dude, we're all gonna bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
It's real shit. So speaking of bombing, because I literally want to get it, because you was in the Marines, and I think that shit is wild.
What's so funny?
Speaking of bombing.
Oh yeah, there you go, Brian.
You could have gone a few ways with that.
I could have, but no,
Especially
but
with your
but
material,
So
you should.
so first off, I want to know, how did you come to the decision to go to the Marines? Like why where were you at in your life?
Bruh, it was very simple.
Okay.
You want some fucking like what story? Like I was like, oh, I wanted to serve my country. No, dude, fuck this country.
Sure.
I didn't give a shit about serving this country, bro.
Sure.
That didn't fucking, because I'm Arab. I know straight the fuck up, bro, what the military is used for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking obliterating people
Right.
who look like me.
It's like it's used against y'all, motherfucker. You about to fight
But the
against
Marines,
you.
I-
the Marines,
KD on the
I joined the
war.
Marines
not the army, not the fucking.
Because
the
I'm-
The Marines are the badasses, bro. Those are the.
I always thought, as when I was a kid, I was that fucking kid that was like,
It sounds good.
I was like, no, I was just one of those kids. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I'm gonna do army, which is the hardest.
Yeah.
Marines, I'm doing the Marines.
Yeah.
That's how I was as a kid. I was
And
like,
after
really
you graduated as a Marine, you're like, what are the
It's
SEALs?
like a Navy.
Look
SEAL.
at how jacked he is. You would,
Yeah.
would you
That's what I'm saying.
expect
You look
any
like a
other
Marine.
branch of the military?
Oh,
a
well,
little
thank
afraid.
you. But I
You
mean,
look like a
but, you know,
Marine,
I was fat when I joined, though, man.
Wow.
My last name is Eshaq. My nickname in boot camp was Eat Snacks. Yeah.
Mike eats snacks.
Eat Snacks.
Some Cool Ranch Doritos. Like, I'm coming.
actually have-
I'm gonna climb the rope.
One of my other YouTube pages is Mike Eat Snacks.
Dude, do you have any pictures of you fat? I would love to see that.
Yeah, well, I got one that was before I lost all the weight. I could probably find that. But here's the thing, though. Do you know why I joined the Marines? I joined to get away from my dad, bro.
Oh,
My dad was a ball buster.
yeah.
My dad was a ball buster, bro.
That's probably a lot of your comedy.
Super
Yeah.
fucking strict.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, like, would wake me up in the morning, like in the summertime. Like, he'd come home from fucking work at 6 in the morning. He'd snatch me out of fucking bed. No Saturday morning cartoons. I would have to fucking do calisthenics in the living room. Push-ups, all that fucking shit. He got
Was
me
he in the
fucking
Marines?
fit. No. And then he would tell me, he's like, so what are you going to do? This is like Saturday. What are you going to do? I don't know. Fucking find something to do. I'm going to give you something to do.
You're like, I'm 6.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a zygote.
Right, exactly, right.
Fuck, I'm not even here yet, bro.
Right.
And
What are you saying to me?
so, anyways, that motherfucker was a ball buster. And then, long story short, me and him got into a fist fight after I got out of listen, bro, how's this? In prom, I brought my date home to prom. My dad interrogated her.
Oh.
He was like, "What are you going to do with my son tonight?" Like, I'm the girl. What
Right.
the fuck is that?
I'm gonna.
You
fuck
know what
him,
I'm
sir,
saying?
If you don't mind.
That's what that was. You know what I'm saying? That's my dad. And then here's this. And then he takes me in the fucking room after he fucking interrogates her, and he's like, Michael, what time you go home tonight? I'm like, I don't know, like 2, 9 o'clock.
9.
It's like 7 now. I'm like, are you serious? It's prom. And then we like agreed to like 12. I was like, fine, 12. I didn't come home for 3 days, mind you.
Oh.
That's when this
wouldn't either.
is the beginning of me fucking going to the Marine Corps and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking and then he goes, Michael, this girl is going to try to have sex with you tonight.
He said, oh, no.
And in my head, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly my head. In my head, I'm like,
Oh fuck.
but that was the thing. He's like, we are Muslim, we don't do that. And that's how my dad was, bro.
Really?
He bought me a car for graduation, and then he used that car to keep me home.
That's evil.
It's evil, bro. So when people say, did you join the Marine Corps because you wanted to serve your country? No. I joined the Marine Corps because I wanted to kill my dad, but that's illegal. But to go to the Middle East and kill people who look like your dad, that's legal.
Yo.
If that ain't a bit,
I should probably do that as a
Dog.
if that ain't a bit, it
Timestamp
fucking
that.
should be.
Eshaq gonna text me, hey, can you get that last part of the podcast? I want to hear it because
That's tremendous, dude.
But for real, though.
But that's real shit though.
That's real shit. No, not because of that. I really just wanted to get away from him. I just wanted freedom, bro.
But the Marines, though.
You don't
the
understand.
Marines is
Can I tell you something? Can I
hardcore.
tell you something? Can I
Why'd you
tell
go-
Hold on, can I tell you something? I was the only guy in boot camp laughing. They couldn't break me.
You ever seen Full
Everything-
Metal Jacket?
Everything. Yeah. After.
Okay.
I saw Full Metal Jacket after I got out of the Marine
Okay.
Corps. Yeah.
Just because there's the
Gomer
dude who's
Pyle?
laughing in Full Metal Jacket is the one who ends
blows
up
the
shooting
I
brains
don't know
out,
if you
yeah.
explain
brains
this,
out
but
later.
why
No,
the
no.
Marines, though?
I
Why?
was laughing because my dad wasn't there, bro.
Mm.
Like, I saw these drill instructors and I knew, oh, there's 3 months of boot camp. I can do 3 months of this shit.
Yeah, that's not shit.
I know this is a fucking fake act that you're fucking doing.
Right.
Ah.
You can't.
Yeah.
You
It's
can't
not-
kill me. You're not gonna send me home. Like,
You
it's
know
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
You're not gonna hurt my feelings like my dad.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
You're gonna tell me to do 100 push-ups, but you're not.
My dad would
gonna
punch
call
me in
a
the fucking
bag.
face.
Nothing, maggot. Yeah. It's like,
All
it's
right.
like, chill out.
All right. I'm
Exactly.
a human.
But you know the funny thing is,
I'm not a man.
the majority of the people in the platoon are fucking were terrified, bro. One of the guys tried to swim off Paris Island. Almost got eaten up by an alligator.
Really?
Oh, shout to him.
Yeah.
Almost did.
Like when he came back, I swear to God, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, bro. We have air conditioning. What the fuck's wrong with you? Fucking idiot. So why the Marines? Honestly, man, you know, I just wanted. Here's why. The day that my dad kicked me out of the house, when we fucking hit him for the first time, as I was leaving the house, he was throwing everything at me, man. My fucking mom was crying. My sister was crying. Bro, the fucking cats ran in the basement. It's like, you know, it was like one of those fucking,
It was like
one of those moments in the house. The cats are like, all right, we out of here, you know? So,
Damn.
On the way out, my dad was like, if you can't follow my rules, join the Marines. Maybe you could follow their rules. Next day, signed up.
Really?
This is the best part. My best friend, we were working at UPS at the time. I got a card from my one friend for a Marine Corps recruiter, right? So we went to work at UPS. I'm kicked out of my house. All I can think of is I need a place to live. Fuck it, join the Marines. They'll fucking give me a place to live is the way I looked at it. So I told my boy, take me to the payphone. I got to make a phone call after work. He overhears my conversation. He knows that I'm talking to a fucking Marine Corps recruiter. And the Marine Corps recruiter says, come to my office right now. Okay. So I go in my boy's car. I'm like, take me there. And he goes, I'm not fucking taking you there. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not fucking taking you to join the fucking Marines because you can fucking walk. And you know what I did? I got him. I started walking. And then he was like, what are you doing, bro? I'm like, I'm going to fucking walk. So then he goes, all right, fine. I'll take you there. So on the way there, he starts getting fucking sentimental and shit. He goes, because he's all like Muslim and shit. He's like really, really Muslim. Even now, he's like super fucking Muslim, bro. This is back in the day. He was already becoming, like, he's just really into that shit. He's like, you know what he tells me?
Like,
goes,
how Muslim
you know what
are
he
we
tells me?
talking? Brett, are you tapping the wires?
Yeah. So what he tells me, he goes, you know what? I was meant to drive you to the recruiting station.
Damn.
I was like, oh yeah, why?
You should
He goes
higher for
he goes,
yourself.
you know what he tells me? He goes, no, because I'm supposed to talk you out of it. This is what Allah wants me to talk you out of it.
Whoa.
And then I'm like, okay, sure. I'm like, Allah is gonna talk. Okay, fine. So I go in there, right? I signed up. He signed up.
What?
That's what he was there for.
Allah ain't shit. If
Allah
if Allah sent you to convince him out of it, and then you
joined,
joined,
the fuck is wrong?
y'all
with
not praying to the same Allah, bro.
Damn.
But that's how
weak is his spirit,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah.
He
No,
came
your
there to
spirit
tell
weak
you
as
that
hell.
he's
Yeah,
supposed to say
right.
no.
Like,
for
maybe
real.
you
He
should
saw
try,
Mike shine
Judaism.
up. He's like,
Try
I'll do it.
Judaism.
Try
Try
Judaism,
being a Buddhist.
You
bro.
still can't eat bacon, so that'll work. You just gotta.
All
If
of
you
this is like the ultimate version of grabbing the reality TV show producer's hand and not letting go.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's like you committed so hard that you convinced people around you to also do the thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I guess right. Oh, that's
got
that's
that
fucking
energy
kind of
about
cool. I didn't
you,
even
bro.
think
Yeah.
about it.
Join the
man.
Marines, bro.
Well,
About to, yeah.
Let's
Me
do
and
this
Nick
shit.
About to be,
it's either
active
that or it's just like I looked at it as just like we were just bro. You know, nobody made me laugh like him. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. We were one of those guys. You ever had those friends when you were growing up? Just like you just have like seizures laughing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
those silent seizure
We'll
laughing.
never do comedy a day in their life.
They
But
won't
with
do
the
it- yeah,
funny- the
exactly.
funniest people you'll ever
Funniest. Or it's just both of you are funny to each other.
Yeah,
So it's like you're
uh-huh.
making him cry.
Absolutely.
And just that type of friendship.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, he didn't want to see that go. So those 4 years in the Marine Corps, man, with him on the same base with me,
Oh, shit.
that made everything, bro. But it's crazy. You trying to
You're
talk me out of it.
We're getting kitchen duty all the time.
That's so wild.
Yeah, I might have to use that whole bit about
Dude,
how,
you-
like,
you-
man, Allah ain't shit, bro. You,
Yeah, I was gonna say if we still named the episodes like that, we gotta name this Allah ain't shit.
Allah ain't shit,
Allah
bro.
ain't shit. No,
It's
you-
got to
No
be Allah
pictures though.
ain't
No
shit,
pictures
Yeah,
though.
and then you're going to listen to it and Nick saying the N-word 47 times.
No,
You're
no,
gonna
no.
get
Hey,
canceled by the
also
Muslims and
take out the
whites.
first one. Bleep the first one. The second
No,
one was funny.
No.
But okay, so because we
Yeah.
run out of time, but
I got one more question for him before
Go
you
ahead,
end the
bro.
podcast. Were you ready to go to war if you had to?
that's a great question.
Then or now?
Both.
Now?
Then-
Fuck no, bro. I know
Okay.
too much.
Then,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I know too much. And I'm older.
Yeah.
I busted so many nuts. I know how good nuts feel. You know what I mean?
It's much better than
Like,
dying young.
Right.
I've collected the data on nut busting.
Like, this shit is legit.
This is legit. This is everything in
No,
life.
but so back then, were you?
What?
Were you like when you signed up for the Marines? Were you ready to like?
Because
Yeah,
you said,
man.
because you said fuck defending America in a way.
hard-headed.
or wherever you going?
You know, I was a hard-headed.
Why though? Because
Arab
you
guy.
said fuck fuck defending this country or whatever, and you were just kind of more so like just like I need to discipline myself and I need to get.
I think that after you actually get in the Marine Corps and then you realize, you know, how important it is to
Yeah.
have a military,
Yeah.
you know, and even though I think like the military is misused,
Mm.
that doesn't separate me being in the military and following orders.
Sure.
You know Jocko Willink?
Yeah.
He had a podcast, one of his early podcasts. Somebody asked him, don't you think you're a pawn, that you're nothing but a pawn? And you know how he answered it?
I would love to know that answer.
I am a pawn. And he basically said, he goes, in the grander game of chess, that's exactly what I am.
Yeah.
I do the will of the people
Huh.
by the hand of those that you elected to be in charge of this.
It's a good answer.
You know what I'm saying? But it's true, though. Even I looked at it like that.
Yeah, it's a good answer instead of trying to pretend like you're not.
Yeah. He's like, no, in the grander scheme of things, I am a pawn in
Sure.
this bigger chess game.
Yeah.
Don't get mad at me. Get mad at who you keep voting in that tells us to do what we have to fucking do.
Sure.
Like, in the end, man, being in the military, man, it's just like anything. You're going to do a job, you're going to do that fucking job well.
Mm.
You don't want to do it no more, then you got to get the fuck out. That was
Did
it.
you
After
have to
4
do any-
years, I was like, I'm out.
Did you have to do any like active duty type shit?
Bro, I was in during the Clinton administration. That motherfucker was not dropping bombs. He was dropping loads. That's all he was doing, bro. He was just trying to get laid. He was just trying to get his fucking dick wet. He was trying to broker peace with the Palestinians. You know?
Which is worse nowadays.
If
Shooting
you
all
went
up in
in-
fucking Lewinsky's face.
Dog, luckily you ain't go in during Bush or
That's what I'm
Obama.
saying.
Bush
You know
or
what's-
Obama, you would have been
Bro,
you would've been
Obama.
active as fuck, especially Obama. You got to joke about that.
Yeah,
dog. That shit funny
Obama. He has bomb in his name.
Obama. Dude, I feel like today, getting caught dropping a load somewhere you shouldn't be dropping a load would cause you more flack than dropping a bomb on
Well,
some
yeah.
country.
Yeah.
Because we can convince citizens to be like, that's okay.
A lot of
Oh, no,
shit
no,
for
no.
that.
I mean, well, think about it. It's not only just today. It was back when Clinton was president. Once they caught him with Lewinsky, that was everything. And then you know what he did to distract? He went into Kosovo. I was there for
yeah,
that.
yep.
I was there for that.
Whoa. You were his fucking, like, trying to get my
being a
wife
bro.
back.
I was there for that.
Bro,
What's that?
just being a bro.
Yeah.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No, don't worry
man.
about it. I'm going to bomb this one.
My man had to fight for this nigga to get his nut off.
For real.
To get his wife to forget about the fact that he got his nut off.
I'm lucky I didn't
wild.
I didn't go in that either, because like by the time that thing popped off, the 6 month
No pun intended.
Because, yeah. All
Big
those
Kelly,
things
your mama's
popped
favorite
off.
comedian.
Yeah. Ba-dum-dum. Yeah, man. But then once that thing popped off, that's when my duty was already done.
Yeah.
So I was already on my way back. So I avoided everything, bro.
That's what's up, man.
All I did was just shoot a
Thank
bunch
God,
of
man.
fucking guns at paper. And just, spent all my free time trying to get my dick wet.
You learn how to
You
discipline
prepared
yourself.
to whoop people asses, but you
If
ain't
you
never
say
had
thank
to.
you for serving your country, well, all I was doing was serving white girls in North Carolina with fat Yemeni dick.
Nothing like that fat Yemen.
Hey, shout out to the fat Yemen. Yeah, right. Thank you for your
Do we have a
service.
camera on Mercer?
Yeah. No.
I just
Okay.
saluted for the listener.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
well, we
yeah,
gotta we gotta wrap up. So so let's end with your last or your biggest W. If you didn't say it already, like, just end on a positive. What was your last W, bro, or good moment?
I don't know, man. Didn't I already bring up a W earlier?
You kind of brought up a W earlier, so we can just go with that.
What else is going on in your life, though? You gotta, come on.
yeah. You
Come on,
you
Mike.
selling houses. Mike Eshaq rich out here.
I know,
for
I know,
real,
I know.
bro.
I'm
Come
not
on.
rich,
I
bro.
asked him the other day. I was like, "You got any houses laying around?" Because me and Emily's trying to buy some, bro. I was like, "Yo, we about to fuck around, move to Dearborn."
Man, I'm not trying to sell anything right now.
I hear that, but no, but if you don't, I mean,
Hold the line.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of like what is a good win that I had that might have been like funny.
You killed at a show that killing at that show that you bombed at earlier. That could be a W.
that
could be
was
your
a
W.
huge W. That was like because like in the same night.
for sure.
That was nice, but I'm trying to think of something else, man. How do you fucking like bring up a W that's not a stupid
brag.
brag? You
Yeah,
know what
no,
I mean?
That's
Bring
what,
brag,
that's what we're doing it for. That's why we do it at the end of the day. Because,
Okay, maybe I
end of
could
the
teach. Maybe I could
podcast.
teach people something.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
Oh
This
yeah.
is-
Every time me and Eshaq talk, I come away with like one nugget of information. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You've just been holding this
Yeah,
on
you
this
be
shit?
dropping bombs on motherfuckers.
Good. Okay, in terms of
Got
investing,
tears in his eyes when he
Yeah.
says
Oh,
it.
investing. Let's go.
if anybody wants to think about like investing in real estate, a thing that you got to think about is this thing that I did. This is the most savviest savviest investment thing I've ever done, bro. It's called a 1031 exchange. Okay. You know what capital gains tax is?
That's like when you got like stocks and you close it early or some shit like that, or you try to cash it out early and you got to pay capital gains tax on that, right?
Well, no. So it can be that too. You're right with that. Capital gains tax is just any tax on any profit you made. So you buy a house for $100,000, right? Right? Then you sell it for $150,000. Your $50,000 profit is now going to get taxed.
Capital
this
gains.
dumbass thing called capital gains tax. Capital gains tax is just the government so they can get more money from you so they can buy one screw to put on a missile to drop on a Yemeni baby, okay? That's all it is. That's all it is.
Damn.
So the more you
That
can
screw is expensive.
the more
That's
you can
true,
try
yeah.
to avoid paying taxes, the best. Now, how pissed would you be, right, if you bought this home for $100,000, right? Then you sold it for $150,000, right? And then you were going to try to take that $150,000 and leverage that into another property, but then the government's like, no, give me 15%
You just made money
of that
Mm-hmm.
50,000 profit you made. That's going to piss you the fuck off because that 15% from that 50,000 profit can go to repairs, appliances.
That's the idea of
That's
profit.
the idea
Yeah.
of profit. Well, that's why taxes. That's why you're going to become a Republican one day. You'll see. So,
I already
anyways,
bought a bow tie, so.
Nick been a
the
Republican.
1031 exchange, so super savvy. If you do a 1031 exchange, and a lot of people know it, you tell your real estate agent, hey, I'm going to sell this home, but I want to do a 1031 exchange. They'll find a 1031 exchange agent. You'll sell it for $150. The agent will take the $150 and put it into an escrow account, which is kind of like a safe. Then they set a clock for 45 days, and you have 45 days to secure another property. And if you could secure another property, you can actually roll all of that money into it without paying capital gains tax. So I had a home. The biggest win that I had last
Check out here with the
2.5
loophole.
years ago, I had 2 homes that I sold. One I bought back when the market crashed in Dearborn for $25,000.
Damn.
I sold it for $150,000.
Hey, damn.
What'd you
Okay.
pay on taxes?
Nothing, because I did a 1031 exchange. So
Okay.
then I sold another home, a home that I bought in Bagley, Detroit. That place was already slated to explode, and I bought 2 homes in that area around 2016. I bought one home for $32,000. In 2 years, I sold it for $80,000.
We was looking for cribs in Bagley.
And then I did 1031 exchange on that. So
on
I
Bagley,
sold
in
2
Bagley.
of those homes, and I rolled them into a 1031 exchange into 5 other homes.
Damn.
And now, basically, like this one home in Dearborn that I was only getting $1,000 in rent became 3 homes, each home getting $900 in rent.
Hey, dog, that's
And then
what's
this
up.
home that I bought for $32,000 that sold for whatever, bought 2 homes with that. This was only getting $900. Now I'm getting 2 homes for $900.
Killing it, Eshaq.
You
So-
kept moving that White Claw around like it helped me understand.
Nah, I was on board.
I was on board too, but
The only reason I know is because we've been looking for a house, so it's like I kind of understand what you're saying, but like I still don't know.
To me, I like all my
amazing.
times like
That is amazing though, bro.
that's
that
that's
is
the
dope.
one that felt good, and I was doing that. I swear to God, while I was on the road.
Yeah.
So I was like flying over here, securing the properties, and then doing the paperwork while I
And
was
that's
on the
pass-
fucking road.
That's the passive income you need, like, you know what I'm saying, to
changed
do
everything.
what we do, like, you know, to do comedy and to, you know, travel like you do.
And I'm glad I
even
did
to live
it,
in
bro.
the LA, you know what I mean? Like it's expensive as shit. Like that's dope, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like if any like comics, man, you guys need to start thinking about it. I swear, bro.
what,
Trying to
making
get into
money?
that.
Like no,
Yeah,
but like
yeah, not being
another
broke.
income stream,
Yeah.
a passive one.
We trying to
4-hour work week. Read that book.
4-hour work week.
4-hour work week. That's the
heard
one
it.
that inspired me to set myself up. Like that's a real good. That's a Tim Ferriss book.
Well,
Just
there-
the name of it. got
4-hour
me.
work
Tim
week.
Ferriss,
Yeah, we going
4-hour work
I'm
week.
interested.
We on that. Hey, so let's wrap up, Mike. Where they can find you at, bro? You got any shows coming up? Instagram.
When's this
Plug-
go up, guys?
Plug. This is going up Wednesday. So plug everything you got, bro.
Wednesday. Okay, cool. Let me fucking pull the thing up real quick if I can, guys. If this goes up Wednesday, then that means 1 second here. Let me pull up my my thing. So I have. I'll be at Greenwood, Indiana. This is all 2021, June 25th and 26th. And then I'll be doing the Jewish Ensemble Theater at 3 p.m. on the 27th. It's a benefit show. I might be closing.
Is this all out here?
This is out here. And then back in Hollywood, Supernova on the 30th. And then if anybody is in San Diego, I'll be at the Madhouse July 2nd, July 3rd.
Woo.
I'll be at the Comedy Store in L.A. July 8th.
Hey.
Sucker.
Heard of it?
Haha Comedy Club July 12th.
Yeah, I've heard it. It's pretty good. I heard.
And then
Store
the
I-
weekend of July 16th and 17th, I'll be at Laughs Unlimited in Sacramento. Come on out!
Hey.
And then just find me, Mike from Detroit, on everything. MikeFromDetroit.com. Mike from Detroit on Instagram, Twitter, YouPorn, Pornhub, Spank Bang.
Spank Bang's my
Bang
shit.
Bang's my shit, bro.
Spank Bang is my
Where-
shit.
where-
People sleep on Spank Bang.
Spank
bro.
Bang. I just found
Hell yeah.
Spank Bang.
Spank Bang. They got all the shit.
I gotta lay off of
All
it
right,
though. You know what I'm
all
right. Me
saying?
too. Spank
I'm trying to
Bang's
keep
too
my
good.
dick fucking sensitive. You know, my dick has been like unsensitive. 'cause
Right,
I
for
fucking
real.
out it too much.
That's what's up. Hey, Kales, what you
Can't
got,
come
bro?
from blowjobs. Fuck that.
At the 10th, come and see me at July 10th. Come and see me at Joker Comedy Show at Bagley Central.
Bagley Central. I'm on
You'll
that
be
too.
there too.
Yeah,
Yep.
so is Mercer.
Yeah, I'm on that too.
Fuck it, dude.
Is
It's
that
gonna
in
be a
Bagley?
Great show.
It's in
No,
Southwest.
it's downtown.
On Bagley.
Oh, it's on Bagley Street in downtown.
It's
Nice.
in
nice.
Southwest.
Southwest, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
nice.
Southwest Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I used to be in a gang. I used to be
The Marines.
Southwest.
I used-
the Marine, right?
I used to be in the
SA?
Street Boys,
Yeah.
part of the Latin Counts, bro.
The
I used
Latin
to,
one?
I forgot to say. I used to walk around with a fucking gun in Southwest Detroit, man.
He's like, I could pass for these motherfuckers. I'm a
Yeah, for real.
I don't know.
Most
Most
of them,
pretend
no,
to
no,
be
no,
in
no,
a
no.
gang.
Most of them were wiggers though. So yeah.
Well, shout out to the Wexicans.
Latinos. Latinos.
Yeah,
The Wemenies.
I'm on every show that
I'm in
everybody else said.
W16.
Right. I'm on every show that everybody else said. Oh, and I'm in Flint.
And also on the 6th at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle.
Oh, nice.
That's what's up.
Are you featuring?
No, it's the Detroit to LA.
Nice.
Oh yeah, vote
Good luck,
for Nick.
bro.
I'll be
Thanks,
there. I got to do a Mark Bonzo on the 26th of June, 26th, July 10th. Is that the 10th? That
Gotta
you said?
do.
Yeah, Joker, Bagley Central, and then
What's the Mark Bonto room?
Where
you gonna be?
Tenacity Brewing.
Oh,
on
nice.
On,
In
on the
Burton.
26th. Yeah, on the 26th of
July.
26th of June. That's
Of
next.
June.
That's next Saturday. That's
Nice.
that's up in like the Flint area. So if y'all out there, man, come fuck with us. Eshaq, dog. Thanks for doing our pod, bro.
Well, this was fun.
Dude,
I enjoyed
this was awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
That was great.
Man. It's awesome to have you. Thank you for being on.
Thank you, bro.
You guys don't know what to do. Y'all know where to find the podcast, man. Thank you for listening to the Ride Along podcast with a multiple amount of A's. I am EJ Watson, Nick Kelly, Mike Eshaq, and Brett Mercer subbing in for Rafiq Barakat. Thank you guys for listening. And we are peacing out. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Deuces.
You want to record another one? With
No.
Mercer?
Mercer's down.
You want to, Brett? Or if not, it's fine.
I'm down, you know.
All right, let's do that.
It's
I'm
a
gonna stop the
Patreon
recording.
Just
app.
real quick.